Folks, I'm working on some footage, and I'm not going to say what's going to be opening or closing or whatever, but we got, I've been working a lot, overtime at work, and pretty much since I got back from the cruise, I put a little video up on the channel. I have done a little work in the shop, but not a lot. I'm going to clean up some today. I might take some pictures and work on something with my GoPro. This is the new one, and you'll notice there's a air conditioner now in the shop because it does tend to get hot here in North Carolina in the summertime. So I'm going to clean up in the shop, and I might shoot some video. Okay, now I've kind of got the camera set sideways here, and I'm going to take a light facing good on this piece of aluminum right here. This is going to be a project that I'm going to be working on. I'm just curious to see how this is going to look. In fact, I'm going to get both pieces and go ahead and face them out today, because I'm going to start on this thing here the next couple of days. This is going to be a piece for my fence, by the way. Fence out in the yard had an accident. It's been a while. I'm tired of looking at it, so we're going to fix it. It's always more fun to make your parts than buy them anyway, so there's your good facing cut in the lathe. All right. So now I want to go in 1.25 inches on my OD. Now I want to make these alike. So what I've done is this one got me a milling parallel. Again, this is not precise. And this is the way I like to do it when I've got to do something like this without a DRO. Basically take my scale, my rest, from a tool point to about spot I wanted, 1.25 inches, pop my rest down, and then I'm good to go. Let me go back and let me get my part. I'm going to sample part wherever it's laying, and we'll be back and start turning the OD. Now the sample, this is the front piece of it. This is what I'm going to shoot for, is instead of making it with this is a die cast, obviously, because it's a fence part. I'm going to go ahead, because I'm going to end up having to make me a plug to do the other piece of it. So we want to turn it about 1 inch, right around 1 inch 600,000ths, 610 or so. We want a pretty good wall thickness in there, so I want at least 1/8 inch wall. So basically, this is 2 inch stock. Might be 2 1/4. I believe the part slipped in the lathe or something. Let me check. It could have. It has. I took way too much off that cut too, by the way, and not holding it really tight. It's really a problem. So what I've done this. As you see, again, I just wanted to try to keep them pretty consistent. So we'll go back here and take a couple of cuts. I'm gonna smooth this up. I just got a little too happy, I think. I'm running approximately 800 RPM. Let's see where I'm at on my diameter now. Oh, I got a long ways to go. Okay. So. Alright, that looks pretty good. We'll take a little cleanup paste and leave it right there. This corner doesn't really need a chamfer. I'm just going to put it in the saw. Really, I like that one. I'm going to okay, I like the looks of that. So that's the first piece of that. Okay, now with this, whoa, my camera turned around here. There you go. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to use a wrench and tighten all this up. So there. So you got those, I'll have to do some editing. Okay. This is a little bigger center drill than my normal use is. We're going to drill a big hole. We might as well put a big center in it. It's my line of thinking anyway. Well, we're going to drill a big hole. And we're going to bore it top of that, but that's the hole. So I'll turn you around here, show you my setup for boring holes. My drill set up in just a second as soon as I get everything set here. We're going to consider that 0. We're going to bore these afterwards. So we're boring these things in. Just about this depth right here. About 1.250", about 1.25". Don't really need to be quite that thick. I'm going to actually probably go back I'm gonna go. I'm gonna hold off. Leave me a little more wall back here. It's just not that much. I'm gonna leave me an extra 50 thousandths wall. I'm gonna go in 1 inch 200 thou. That'd just be just a lot better. We'll take them out and give it a check. Let's get some better look at speed for drilling that big a hole. I don't think I want to go much. A good size hole, we might want to go fairly slow. And that's kind of the choice I got right there. That's the speed I'm looking for. All right, I'll be recording. I'm going to turn you around here and let you see my dial. I hope you can see it. Set this wrong, this hold on this. What I've done is put the scale on the front. I'm gonna try some more speed because that just looks like it needs a little bit more. See if that'll work a little bit more, about 200 there. So yeah, it looks much better. So I'm gonna hold off. I actually want about 1 inch 200 thousandths. So what I'm gonna drill to is, remember the stroke on this indicator is only 1 inch. I'm gonna drill 100 thousandths shorter than that. I'm basically going to drill down to here. Then I'm going to pull back to 0 and check it and see where I'm actually at. So there's the hole, by the way. You may be able to see it there. There is the piece right there, so far, turned and bored. And this is actually this piece of it here, as you see here. I went out and checked, it fits the fence, a little sloppy just like this did. I could have probably standed to bore this about 20 thousandths tighter. So there we go. So there's the one, here's the other one that I got to do the drilling and boring on next. So that's it. And then we're going to have to mill this all the way down to this, which is going to be the next interesting piece of it. Now I don't know how I'm going to round it since I don't have a rotary table, and I don't really think it's going to be practical, a rotary table, if I even had one. So my thinking here is I may put a stud in the vise and just take an end mill and mount it between the stud. Okay, so thank you. Okay, you seen the fail a while ago. And so what I did is I didn't really, I was scared to collapse. That's such a thin wall. So I'm going to take really light cuts. I was going to show you how to take one. About 25,000, so I don't have to hold it gosh all the time. And just nail this thing down. A little bit at a time. bring you back. Well, I thought I'd show you what the project really was for. Get right here close in this corner. This corner right here is where the problem was. Now the fence still ain't the best in the world. It ain't pulled up like it really ought to be and whatnot. And there's several reasons behind it, and it's got a lot of wire tie wraps on it. What had actually happened here is this fence got hit. It basically got backed into right here. From the inside, you can see the bow kind of down here toward the concrete block. Somebody about over a year ago stole Chris's car. In the hurry of leaving the yard, they literally backed in and bent this pole, knocked the fence down. That's how come these two corners, was broken in the corner right here. And we just had it stuck up with wire wrap and whatnot, just get by. And I've been meaning to find the pieces, and I just took a wild hair, decided, hey, I got a machine shop. I can make these. And basically what you see me do some of the milling and stuff on them. So basically what I started out with was a 2.5-inch piece of aluminum. And then we milled this, you see me start to mill this, we milled these flats on them right here. And then we just took the mill and kind of profiled it, tucked the old one, lined the holes up, drilled them, center punched them, drilled them, and then just sort of cut the belt center and put a shape on it. So it resembles the originals. So right there is what we got. That's the project. Hey, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll flip the camera around here, do a little selfie here. How's that look? Hey, you see I'm still ugly as ever. Like I said, I've been working. In fact, the only day I've had off since we got back from the cruise was last Thursday. And one of our pets was sick, and we took the day off and took it to the vet. And unfortunately, the little pet had to be put down, put to sleep. And that's just not a good thing. It's kind of tore the madam up a little bit because it was the youngest dog we had. It was really her dad's dog, her late dad's dog. And there's just so much things like that goes on. So, folks, I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll try to get some video put together for you here soon.